Stephen Eskinazi, what a captaincy masterstroke bringing on Sam Robson.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been in our dressing room the last couple of months, people wouldn't have been surprised. Sam actually has been landing it brilliantly. The last 2 or 3 years he's taken his bowling final seriously, so we weren't surprised. He spins the ball, and a situation there where we're miles ahead and he can just bowl without fear is a great situation for a guy like him.
Was it a bit of a toss of the coin at that point though, or a roll of the dice, because obviously overs were running out? Nathan South is your main leg spinner in the match. You've got Wallalita, who'd bowled nicely. Their debutant had taken 5-4, so what were you thinking at that time? Were you a little worried?
I think it's a luxury to have those options. We spoke on day one that if we win the game on the last ball of the game, that's still a win. We're trying to play a patient brand of cricket. I don't think we're going to be blowing away sides or playing the brand that maybe we'd seen at Lords or in the Division 2 over the last few years. We're playing at some good test grounds, some good pitches. So we're really looking to stick in and play that long game. So the patience that Boyd showed throughout the whole game with bat and ball was exceptional, and having those options with the ball was incredible going into that last hour.
There were points on that pitch that the game itself was a bit of a slow burner, but Middlesex overall dominated the game really.
Absolutely, we said there's not many 4-day games that you dominate from the first ball to the last ball, and I would say bar 2 or 3 hours of the game over the duration of 4 days, we did that. It's the brand we want to play. We talked about starting games better than we have over the last 2 or 3 years, and we did that this game. So it's definitely a blueprint for the way we want to play, but it's just one game.
And a word for Nick Gubbins, because he gave you the most perfect start of all really, and it was good to see him back in those runs.
Yeah, I think the one thing we're really working on in our dressing room that's a massive change to something we're working on is being really happy for our mates. We know how much Gubbo's been working hard. We know some of the times he's been through over the last 18 months. I personally know being in Sydney with him, he worked incredibly hard and we did some work together, so yeah, unbelievable feeling watching one of your good mates go out and play like that, and to see it pay off with a win is even better.
And the old boy, another 5 for 7 for the match. Tim Murtagh wrapped him up in the first innings. In fact, it was 2 collapses both innings, wasn't it, for Surrey, but for Murtagh, another 5 for him as he celebrates his birthday as well.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest with you, I don't get it. I don't understand. I wish if I knew I would tell you guys, I just don't understand. He looks as challenging as any bowler in the world on a flat surface. Those who think he's just someone that's suited to nipping conditions or early season April, come down and watch his control, come down the way he dominates batsmen. It's unbelievable to watch, and as a captain, for a guy that goes at 2 and over, picks up fifers, you can't ask for too much more than that.
Have you enjoyed it, the captaincy? I mean, I guess there must have been points when it was nervy today, thinking, right, we've got to make this happen, when Surrey did manage to bed in a few times.
Yeah, again, as a group, we're looking to try and create that culture of everyone being a leader. I had the armband for the season, but I think one of the great things about the way we went about it there was the conversations open. That's from management right the way through. The responsibilities on every single person to have their say, to not be afraid to come out and give their point of view, because we're creating that culture where everyone's opinion is valued. I did enjoy it. I loved it. It's an incredible feeling. It gets me out of my own bubble a little bit too, and yeah, I'm just hoping to do a good job.
And that came very much from day one with the coach. I remember when Stuart Law did his first press conference, that was really what he was trying to say about how he wants that kind of environment.
Yeah, massively. I think it's about time we all just start taking a little bit more responsibility. We are where we are in Division 2 because of the way we play, and we're the people who are going to be able to drag us out of it. So we sat down and talked about turning heads and changing opinions, and the way we played there, I think slowly but surely we'll be doing that.
Well, that's the thing, all that said and done, that was the feeling at the start of the match. At the end of the match, you've beaten Surrey, who were the champions a couple of years ago themselves. This is a chance to win this season's Premier first-class competition, and off to a great start, and Hampshire next up at Radlett.
Yeah, we all know that this competition is about momentum. So we spoke about, just like I said, leaving scars on sides going into next year, creating momentum and turning heads. So if we play really good, solid, honest cricket, we're understanding we don't have a whole heap of superstars, which we really enjoy, and if we can find a formula this year that's going to work going forward, we're going to enjoy our cricket on the way.
Prospects for Lord's final at the end of it?
Yeah, home pitch, only ground, only place any time we can play at the home ground. Yeah. We'd absolutely love to play there. It would be an incredible incentive for us, and I feel like we probably have a pretty decent advantage over whatever side came there, so we'll be giving it everything, that's for sure.